Louisiana beer reviews, looking at Stealin Time from Magic Hat. Stealin Time is a summer wheat ale introduced in 2015. Sold from April 1st to July 31st, they said. Burlington, Vermont, and Rochester, New York. Probably 95% of what is on the market is from Rochester. Burlington is their headquarters, but it's mainly their from what I understand, their developmental brewery, not so much their production brewery. 3/4 pint of wheat ale brewed with ginger. 5.5% alcohol, 20 international bitterness units. Introduced, like I said, 2015. They use pale barley malt and wheat malt. They have the following hops: Apollo and Simcoe. And they have the ginger added. There's not enough ratings to even discuss. It's not even listed on Beer Advocate, and on Rate Beer. And Beer Advocate has what, 4 reviews? So, and this is the first video review for this beer in the world. Saw it at the Red, White, and Brew in Hammond, Louisiana. A summer what does this say? Oh, a summer fling with a zing. A summer fling with a zing. And they have some write-up here, and you can get your own bottle and look at that. People don't really want to hear that. A performance in every bottle. North American brewery. Magic Hat is part of this, and they also have the Pyramid beers. The famous Genesee line is part of that family. They also brew the Labatt beers for the U.S. market. They don't own it, but they have the contract to produce it. And there's a lot of store brand, no sediment, a lot of store brand beers that are produced at Rochester. So it's a pretty big operation there. And you get the Dundee beers. The most famous is a honey lager, which I don't think is sold around here anymore. I haven't seen it in a good little while. We have started getting Genesee cream ale. Maybe we'll get some other Genesee. There's a code, but I can't figure out what it's saying. But this must be pretty fresh. Here's an old Minnesota beer, landmark premium beer. The taste of tradition is back. So that means it had gone away, and then it didn't stay around because Minnesota Brewing of St. Paul, Minnesota, went out of business. This is the only thing I have left from them, I believe. I remember it being pretty good. I bought a 6-pack when I was up there in St. Paul area. They also had a beer called Simpatico, which was in almost like a black can with a painted orange label. Simpatico was really good, but it was from Minnesota Brewing. And I think the Elvira brown ale was from there. They used to sell that around here. That was pretty good. And besides the Simpatico, and there was Pig Eye. There's a beer called Pig Eye, which was the nickname or original name of St. Paul, Minnesota. Not too impressive of a head. Usually wheat beers will give you something in that area, the foam, but not too much. The appearance is, it's getting dark out there. It's raining, you might hear. It's golden. And mostly semi-clear and some ascending bubble streams. Let's check it out. You could smell that ginger, man. I guess this would be categorized as I don't know, I guess it's a flavored wheat beer. Not so much maybe a specialty beer, but a wheat beer with the ginger. Maybe you could argue it's a flavored beer, not a wheat beer. Oh, it's really strongly... Hold on a second. I thought I had turned down the volume. Sorry. It's strongly of bread, like very bready, like sourdough bread. That's what it is. In the ginger, and to me some kind of lemoniness. Now I had that Tin Roof Heffa, Yonder Heffa. That stuff was awful. So after having that experience, this is really a delight. Some people rip on Magic Hat, say, they don't make any good beer. They make a lot of good beer. To me, I just think their beer is kind of odd. Like they make oddities. That was it, Elixir and Single Chair and this, and none of their beers really are great or awesome, but they're interesting. It's sort of like Shipyard. People say Shipyard. Shipyard makes a lot of interesting beers. Most of them are good, I think. People don't like the hops they use. They complain about the yeast strain. They don't like Alan Pugsley. I don't know Alan Pugsley. I don't know why people don't like him. I love their Old Thumper. Their Double Old Thumper is a fantastic beer. A+, maybe higher. Well, this is interesting, and it smells good. It doesn't look that great, but I don't care. You know, you don't really drink beer to look at it. There's a pepperiness where I don't know where that's coming from. A sourdough, the ginger, more in the aroma than in the flavor. Bitterness is present from the hops, not strong, but present, nicely present at the end of the sip. Medium mouthfeel, light to medium, but almost to full, you know, upper light, lower medium. No need to get too specific. It's heading toward dry in the finish, and the drinkability is very good. No banana or coriander or anything like that. Really a strong bread flavor. Yeah, 20 IBUs. I like that. I like that because some wheat beers, you know, most are like around 9 or 10. They don't seem to have enough bitterness. Well, I would highly recommend this. I bought it, like I say, it's probably around. I probably at Mathern's now. It's very carbonated. Nice, all the way nice. It's more pleasant the more I drink it. Hey, I'm gonna give this an A-. It's at the lower end of excellent, but it's certainly excellent. I could not give it lower than an A-. No way. So, Le Bon Temps Roulé, an excellent beer. And I mean, yeah, you know, you say, well, this is the lower end of excellent. Well. Just think if you had an automobile that was at the lower end of excellent, still be an excellent automobile. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to Baton Rouge. Sometimes I get a little too fine in my descriptions and my qualifications, huh? Y'all come on down to Baton Rouge and go to a Louisiana State University baseball game.